enemy. So we welcome the emperor, the lion, the conqueror, whatever else that is here to help us get to where we need to get. For the first time, this so-called Christian molestation all over the world, at least we have heard someone declare God in front of the whole world. So maybe the help that we seek will finally come. So I am, please continue to help us to share. You know, our people are still under the mattress. Some of them think they are coming to get them, and they're coming to get them arrested and all that stuff. Oh, they're going to know who you voted for. It's not that serious. Come out from under the bed. You can watch the show.
There are bigger fights to fight, and Trump is getting set for the big fights. Not you under the bed.
Not you inside the closet. Not you actually. Are they gonna ship me home? If they ship you home, it's not the end of the universe. We need to fix home anyhow. We need to fix home. So remove that fear of being shipped. Okay? You're good. You're good.
You're good.
So all you have to do is to put in the work. Put in the work, because victory awaits those who put in the work.
Yes.
If you do the work, you'll get victory in no time. I'm telling you guys that we are so strong, headstrong, that if we do the right things, in the next 6 months, we will have so much. People will be slapping themselves, if not taking themselves out, for not making that move.
Exactly.
Ninas has a template on the table.
Yep.
And those getting ready for elections, they are against you. Life will never be better for you. You think that the rice that used to cost 30,000 now is 800,000. That will be a child's play if you guys continue for this demonic entity called Nigeria to continue to exist. Because that's what it is. Something that is against justice, equity, and fairness. You're there holding on to it. And yet you're a praying country. What are you praying for when everything about the whole place is about injustice?
It's hypocrisy. They know they're not praying. It's hypocrisy. They're deceiving themselves.
Disgusting.
And that's the worst thing to do. Deceiving yourself is the worst thing to do.
What a despicable.
God is not deaf. For 60 years, you're doing ba, 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 ba. Can't you see that, that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing?
Wasting his time, thinking you can blackmail him.
No. God cannot be blackmailed.
Yes, because victory awaits those who put in the work. When I reflect on the challenges we face as a race and consider the recovery of our sovereignty, I find the words of T.S. Eliot particularly relevant. Only those who are willing to risk going too far can find out how far they can go. Our brother Mandela is also correct when he said, it always seems impossible until it is done. I don't think we are in a worse times right now that we can ever be. Like, this is the worst. Even those that were promoting Buhari, they said they thought Buhari was the lowest of them low. They didn't know there is a possibility for even lower to happen.
So far, you're under 1999 constitution. It will go down, 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 because the resources are getting depleted. So it will be worse.
Yeah. You can imagine when you allow gangbangers to be running stuff. They don't have you at heart. They have to bang and bang everything out and take whatever they need to take, because it was never about you. It was all about what they can get.
Yes.
So the future of indigenous peoples in Nigeria and across Africa is intrinsically linked to our ability to reclaim our ancestral homelands and the continent itself from the lasting impacts of colonialism, neocolonialism, and occupation by European and Arabian powers. We know what they did, because instead of being allegiant to being an African, you are allegiant to being, I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Cherubim and Seraphim, and this and that, and you will defend that against your brothers and sisters. This vital movement is currently taking shape under the NINAS, the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination, which seeks to unite various indigenous groups in their shared pursuit of rights, recognition, and self-governance. Church leaders, you should check that. So recently, we witnessed a historic moment in the US where communities, people, village people especially, successfully reclaimed their nation from the renegades, violating American standards for generations, and everything that Americans hold dear. This landmark, it's not a landmark. What is the word? It's a landslide. This landslide, my they were flip like hamburger.
Yep.
This landslide achievement serves as a powerful source of inspiration for every one of us. That when you work together, when you put in the effort, because for those of you thinking, oh, how we're going to do it, how are we going to do this? But we did it for Peter Obi, the man we don't watch. All of a sudden, after you finish doing it for him, you don't even know how to do it anymore.
They have been doing it for church. How did they build their mega churches? Is that not? It's not by recruiting our people. You have done it severally. That's why we say it's hypocrisy, dishonesty.
They choose and pick where they're gonna do.
Yes.
Okay. You will buy your rice for 50 million. How about that?
Okay.
So as we celebrate the resilience and determination demonstrated by the American people, we find renewed encouragement and motivation to persist in our own quest for self-determination. The process of decolonizing Nigeria is not about reclaiming land, but also involves restoring dignity, culture, and governance system that have been undermined or erased. It also requires our collective actions, awareness, and solidarity among indigenous peoples, as well as support from our allies across the globe. So, by striving for self-determination, we aim to revitalize our communities and ensure a brighter future for generations to come. And we are not hoping for that just in Nigeria. We are hoping for that for the whole entire African continent, as we seek to heal ourselves from the wounds of our colonial past. So today, we are going to elaborate on how battles are won. How battles are won, because that's what we're in, by those who adequately prepare themselves, those who are not lamenting, those who are thinking they can be emotional about things. You don't have the information. You say you're voting for this person because she's this person, versus I'm voting for them because of the policy that they stand for. So it's all about policy, y'all. I will pull up the PowerPoint every day. Continue to help us to share while my sister adds.
Yes, thank you so much, my sister. So please sit tight, put your seatbelt on. Like my sister has said, share, like, follow, subscribe. So in the show, we will be able to elaborate for you, make you understand the difference between your personal goals and the communal goal. What you need to do for everything, every problem solving, there is a process. If you follow the process the way you're supposed to follow it, you will get the same results. The people that are doing it do not have two heads. I remember growing up, my father would say, those that are getting it do not have two heads. You can get it too. He was not saying it just for saying it, because he saw I had the potentials. And that's why he was motivating me. And we are motivating you today too. We have seen the potentials in you. Yes, you watching us, you listening to us. You have the potentials already, because we can see you thrive in other lands. That means you are able. It's in you. It's in you. The system is what we're talking about. We need to bring down the colonial system. Down. Bring it down so that our people can thrive. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Devil has no choice. We are here to restore what has been stolen. Because guess what? Victory awaits those who put in the work. Again, a US case study. We saw it happen. We saw how the world was chaotic, where you can't even travel. Shipping price went from 3,000. It used to be you can ship something, is it 1,500? And now they're calling 3,000 because of chaos caused by Boy Scout and Girl Scout running a whole nation. That's what it is. They don't even know what is going on. Lies upon lies. They lie about even the food. You tell them they have food right on their mouth. They said, oh no, it's on the back of their head. That's what we were watching. And people were in awe. Like, is this like a movie? What is going on here? People will lie about everything, even things that were obvious. Even when the head of state is demented, doesn't know who he is. We saw him getting confused everywhere he goes, falling flat on his face. And people were still there pretending. God is not a politician. We must use our common sense. We're also going to look at Nigerian battleground is the 2023 national elections. So if you want more for your people, if you want to put in the work, do not allow even Jesus himself, as well as the man with one watch, to come and tell you anything about 2027 elections without renegotiating that stupid place called Nigeria. And of course, I know a lot of you don't like to be called stupid, but everything we are doing is very, very, very stupid. We're going to look at take-home points and, of course, the leaders' point agenda and our announcement. We cannot move forward without reminding you guys about your estate, the Osman Danfodio estate. I heard there's some estate by the church too. That one, they will deal with you at the end of the day. Everything that we think we own belongs to somebody else. Our land belongs to 7 years. Our oil belongs to Andy Shell and Andy Ezon, Andy Chevron. Our land belongs to Osman Danfodio. Our church belongs to Daddy Gio. Nothing. We don't owe anything. And yet we are oil producing land, oil and gas. Even if you look at the job market, the largest share is given to other people that are not from that area where oil and gas is being drilled. Punking us as if we have no brain and people want to maintain that place. Are you guys mad? We are using all these videos today for educational purposes. So please, Facebook, allow us. Actually, this thing has worked since we started using it. They are not blocking. They are not, you know how when we post it, they will say, oh, you did this.
Yes.
So yes, I've noticed that. So even though we don't use most of their videos.